Roll call, Mike Knoll.
Present.
Leslie Wilfong. Anthony Campbell.
Present.
Barbara Thomas. Stacy Oakham. Present. Trevor Warren.
Here.
Mary Wiles.
Here.
4-0, we have quorum.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anybody want the invocation? I need a motion to adopt the agenda. I'll make any changes that have been on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda.
I'll second.
Leslie Wilfong. Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Barbara Thomas. Stacy Oakham.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
4 clears.
Row 5 bills for May 2022. You should see those in the email. Do you have any questions or concerns there? If you do, let me know. If not, let me know when you guys are ready to proceed. Yes.
I have one question about those. It looks like we bought 14 or 15 weapons.
Yes,
Do we need that many?
some of them were purchased on a officer purchase. They're buying their own through the cities.
Through the city?
Yes.
Is that something we have to authorize? Because I mean, if you buy something, it belongs to the city. So if you want to sell anything, I was under the impression we had to prove using that software.
Did not think that before.
Have any ever been sold?
What's that?
Have you sold any of them
I
yet?
believe we were working with officers.
And so you still have enough stuff?
Yes.
15.
How many
That's what it says on there.
active and inactive do we have?
Active.
How many active and inactive officers do we have? Or reserve, I should say?
Active?
Active and
11.
reserve. Total is 12.
11.
So you speculate 4 will be sold to
4 have already been sold. I'd offered them to purchase their own before we kept the other back for the city.
So what, we have 11 total officers? Paid officers. Paid officers.
Yes.
I thought we just had 6.
I think you're going to have
Have one?
active.
When I asked them if they were paid, he said they were all paid.
I can't.
Do we pay our reserve?
Only if they're working a scheduled shift.
Is that what I don't know.
That just seems a little excessive to me.
What's the price of that?
64.35. For 390.
What kind of pistols were they? Chief?
What's that?
What kind of pistols were they?
Block 45, 9mm.
So can they not get the same deal if they're an officer?
No,
So they can't go through block as an officer
not directly. We did.
to buy a personal weapon
No.
and get the same deal?
No.
in like an audit situation,
Yeah, and then
that
that is,
is not going to go well. Doing a purchase like that through a city.
When I talked to Bob, they said
Yeah, we're
that
gonna have to
the
discuss that.
FSO,
well, I mean, but that's not a decision for block to make, that's a decision for.
You'll just have to watch because anything that comes in here is city property, ideally city property till the board would authorize it to not be city property. So, chief, ideally what you do, okay, so if you wanted to work it that way, you would say, hey, council, I would like to purchase 15, 14 Glocks, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter if it's Glocks, police cars, tanks, whatever it may be, and I can get them at this kind of rate, I'd like to restamp them to my officers, it's something we would have to vote on. Because at that point, we'd have to put that out for, we could put it out where we let the officers, but we have to have some type of paperwork trail to follow. Right now, there's no paper trail other than that, so I think that's important, so let's get.
Well, there's a lot of things that we have to put out for bid.
Yeah.
We can't just sell it to whoever we want to.
I will say, I know other agencies do what you're doing there. I think that, the mayor's point is they typically do it with the old weapons, so it's a little different. We would offer the old weapons at a reduced cost, and then if they didn't want them at the reduced cost, we would put them out on the deals or some other auction site or in the paper, however would be sufficient to cover our.
Because now you have an invoice for 15 blocks, and then when you do an audit, and they go in and do an inventory count, and there's only 11, where'd the other 4 go?
I have paperwork, the purchase, not purchase order, but the lease of property and I guess technically the purchase order, for who bought them and what for.
Yeah, you just have to remember that we always have to track that, and it's very diligent on our side of it as an inventory. Like, so we use maintenance supervisor versus chief. Maintenance supervisor goes and buys a piece of equipment or, 50 pieces of impact, cordless impacts or something of value that we would inventory. We have to be brought to our attention too, because, okay, God forbid it, but if someone would pass away or so forth, there's no paper trail that we would know of, so that's important to it, so.
I apologize, I wasn't considering that one.
I mean, we've had in the past, things have walked away.
Absolutely.
So we want to start keeping track of things. We probably need to start getting a complete inventory of city hall, PD, maintenance. Because I don't think we have that right now. We're going to get hit on the audit for that, for not having that.
And we've been working on that. Kelly's been working really hard.
Yeah, well, yeah. All city property needs to be included, but hey,
She's trying.
That's probably going to be the longest one.
So with that being said, we've been trying to update our inventory, so you'll see Kelly from time to time.
So if she comes and asks for stuff, probably because we've asked her to. I think she's already bought a pad.
yeah, I've been around.
Any other questions? Any
Just-
questions? Motion to ratify.
I'll make a motion to ratify the bills.
Wesley Wilhelm. Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Barbara Thomas. Stacy Oaken.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Pass 4-0.
Minutes, you guys have anything that needs changed on there? Trevor, see anything?
I didn't see it.
Trevor, see anything with minutes? Motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve minutes from May 2nd and April 20th.
I'll second.
Both of them.
Yes.
Wesley Wilhelm. Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Barbara Thomas. Stacy Oaken.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Pass 4-0.
Next up would be resolution 2022-001, ARPA funds, local match for our application fee
So the resolution is similar to what we have filled out for grants in the past. We have to authorize generally the mayor to execute documents related to our application, and so that's what this resolution is for.
Our trail needs this document to proceed with the grant application.
We can vote on this?
We'll have to fill out for the vote.
This one.
I will. Some.
Did you hang it or did you read it?
What's that?
Was it on or did you read it?
The resolution, do you have to read the resolution?
I don't know.
Um,
It's different than the ordinance.
I don't think you have to read it like that.
Always read the
Gentlemen.
resolutions before.
I'll read it. I'll need a motion for first reading.
I'll make a motion for the first reading.
2022-001.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Leslie Wilhelm, Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Barbara Thomas, Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Morrow.
Yes.
Rouse.
Yes.
Pastor.
Resolution of governing body of applicant resolution number 2022-0001. Resolution authorizing the filing of application of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources Financial Assistance Center State ARPA grant programs for subword federal financial assistance provided to the state of Missouri by the U.S. Department of Treasury pursuant to the section 602 of the Social Security Act as added by section 9901 of the American Rescue Plan Act. Whereas under the terms of section 602 of the Act of Treasury Regulations, the state of Missouri has authorized the making of grants to authorize applicants to aid in the completion of specific public projects. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Aldermen of the City of Dixon that the mayor be and he is hereby authorized to execute and file an application on behalf of the City of Dixon with the state of Missouri for grant funding to aid in the completion of a lead service line inventory for a drinking water, wastewater, and or stormwater project. We're going to use it for a wastewater treatment facility, capacity and treatment upgrades, and the lead service line inventory for the water distribution center. That I, Mike Knoll, Mayor, is hereby authorized and directed to furnish such information as the Missouri Department of Natural Resources may reasonably request in connection with the application, which is hereon authorized to sign all necessary documents on behalf of the applicant to furnish such assurances to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources as may be required by law or regulation and to receive payment on behalf of that. Thanks, guys.
Make a motion for the second reading.
You actually don't have to read it. That's okay. The Google it.
Just approve it. Motion to approve.
I motion to approve. Okay. I'll make a motion to approve resolution
Please survey us, please. You guys saw a copy of it too, if you'd like.
No.
20.
I'll second it.
2022-0001.
22-0001.
Leslie Wilhelm, Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Barbara Thomas, Stacy Oakham,
Yes.
Trevor Morrow,
Yes.
Mary Rouse,
Yes.
Pastor.
Can we talk about community betterment projects? We should have made 3 drawings for this because it, okay. Local match for ARPA application, you guys should have that in there.
That's the part, that's the page that's not filled out.
This one?
Yes. And then there's an appendix 2 that says wastewater ARPA grant guidance. And if you flip to the 3rd page of that, this is the application scoring matrix. And the idea is to get as many points as possible. And under the 2nd section there, it says applicant's local share. This is where we need to determine, we have to put up a local share amount of at least $1. You can see based on the scoring matrix, that would give us no points. My recommendation is to utilize that. Local cost share, 1% to less than or equal to 10. Our 50,000 should get us that 1% based on the numbers we've seen so far, which would get us an additional 2 points on the application. I don't think over 10% is even an option, so that is my recommendation, is that we do the 50,000 for a local share. And this form will need to be filled out and submitted with that resolution in the same application.
Because we can't fill this out until we decide. We have to decide how much before we can fill this out.
And the quicker the better, because that money's available and they're working on getting it activated.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's, so I think we should all just go for, agree with the 2 points. That's actually, the rest of it we maxed out on points, so this is the only thing that we're not, we've been able to do points, so.
I don't think that over 20% is even, I mean, getting full points here, we just don't have it.
And they seem to think that we have a very good chance of getting this, so. So I'll just need a motion for the 2 points, or however you guys want to report it.
I think we should get approved the 50,000.
Okay.
So you make a motion. Because you know what all we need to do. Because I don't want this anything.
I make a motion that we approve the $50,000 for the local cost share for the Missouri ARPA grant application.
I'll sign that.
Leslie Wilhelm, Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Barbara Thomas, Stacy Yocum,
Yes.
Trevor Waddle,
Yes.
Mary Wiles,
Yes.
Pat Squirrel.
All right.
Now you turn.
I just wanted to give a little update on we have the Missouri SAT project, and the students brought their recommendations for a lot of opportunities around the community. We then had a follow-up community meeting with a handful of individuals that turned out and discussed some priorities based on the projects that we had seen. 3 projects kind of rose to the top. One of those would be the enhancing park security. I think there's going to be possibly some grant opportunities there. Another one was expanding some of the existing sidewalks we have. I do know Mike had sent around a funding opportunity that I think we should probably pursue for future. But looking at expanding a sidewalk from the high school with a safe way to cross 28 Highway and then through our business districts and connect it all the way to Country Mart so that people could safely get back and forth across 28 Highway and to those businesses. There's some sidewalks in there that need to be rehabbed. We need to add some more. But that was one of the projects. And then lastly, the community was really interested in pursuing the track option at Shepherd's Park. That is obviously going to take a joint effort between the city, since we own the property, and then obviously the school. We had representatives from the school. They have expressed interest that they would like to start pursuing this option. So I just wanted to bring it up because we also need to document in minutes between the school board and also the city that we are discussing this, because that helps in future grant application opportunities. So they just want to make sure that the city is in agreement that yes, this is something we would like to pursue, and eventually we would come together and work out, some details, but acknowledging that yes, we do want to pursue this process. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Stacy. We appreciate you. Annexation of lot 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 in block 8 of Lions Club Edition. We'll have a public hearing on July 5th, 2022 to annex that property into
be in the paper this week.
Mr. Parsons?
Yeah, mine real quick. There's just way too many stray dogs running around this town right now. I don't wanna, I'm not bringing up a dog killer, we kill dogs or anything like that. I don't wanna be accused of that one. But the dogs need to be brought under control. People are gonna own dogs and you can keep them in their yards. Not my yard, not barking at my neighbor's children, not wandering around defecating all over here, there, and the other place. They need to be kept in their own yards. I don't know if I kind of figured we probably can't afford to have a full-time dog catcher, or we'd have one.
No, I mean, I don't know if it'd be feasible. I would argue, no, I don't know. I would argue we have more of a cat problem than a dog problem.
Well, we got that too.
That would be being brutally honest, but if you're having particular issues with dogs, you can always feel free to call the police department and they can handle it. We do have ordinances that require the dog to be within their yard and so forth, so if you're having problems with neighbors or anything like that, that's it.
I didn't want to waste, and to me, it felt like a waste of a police officer's time, but if that's the way we go, then that's fine.
We've had other issues though, I know in the past with, dogs and, just letting their animals out and so forth, and they've been able to handle it by talking to the owner. Because I think at the end of the day, the owner's the one who gets ticketed for that, is that correct, Chief? Yes. So, you got any problems further, Mr. Parsons, please let our Mr.
As long as there's something that can be done about it, that's good.
No, that's 100%. Yes,
And if I may add to that, I know the city, we have half a dozen, if not a dozen ordinances about animals. The city was taking care of that originally with the first accepting the money. Is there any way we can get the police department to oversee the catalogs of the registration and the shot records and things of that nature? And then the funds be brought over to the city? Because right now, they have enough to deal with as far as the water and utilities go. It'd be a simple check-in with us, you bring your insurance and your vaccination records. I think that's something that we can handle.
I think it falls in line with like a business license application or a motor.
Yeah, that's
For the ATV.
ATV.
Yeah,
We don't, a lot of people don't even do it.
I guess if I was on the chief's point, though, what I would say though,
Yeah.
for the one that has to deal with the checks and balances, it kind of makes sense for them to,
Or at least have a shared drive or something where we can access.
I think you should definitely have access.
Oh, yeah, or list.
to
give
be
me
asked for
all the
on a
ones.
weekend or something, you'd be able to check, okay, I'm going over here to Mr. Parsons' house and he's let his dog run wild. Does he have the permit, does he have the, shot?
I would say 100% of people in town right now don't do that proper registration.
There's only four to six that are even registered.
But yeah, I didn't even know that they needed to register dogs. But
Right.
anytime my dog comes out of my yard, my dog is on a leash.
Yes.
I just don't trust, I love my dog to death. If you ask me, does my dog bite, my answer's gonna be, not yet.
No, I agree.
Because she might, she's a dog, and you don't know. And there's 3 of them running that area up there, like I said, one of them was barking at the neighbor's kids, aggressive.
If you have particular issues, though, we would gladly address that. So
Okay.
I think that'll be good.
I'll bring it up with the chief and I
Maybe you
appreciate
need that, sorry. I was gonna say, put it in the paper that you need,
A reminder.
Yeah, just a reminder, because I think we have some lapse on it, so I may on the way up for all parties to be where we have a shared drive or updated Excel file, I'm not sure that we can share that.
We do a Google Doc and that should get both parties have access.
Don't you have a way to set up a shared drive between the two of them?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Parsons. I do appreciate you.
maybe not.
We can do it through Google. I know how to do it through Google.
Yeah, and if not, I think Shane can cross over and do it through the servers.
But first of all, people who got to register.
Right.
We have to bring it to reminders of meetings, it's a newspaper.
Right.
We'll put something on Facebook. Kelly, maybe we can put something on Facebook too.
Currently, it's just you write out a little tag for everything, hand write.
I think maybe we should get some more professional.
They used to have a little tag maker, didn't they? They used to have a tag maker. You
When
don't have
I
that
first
anymore.
started,
We just found
you told me about a tag maker, like an engraver that.
Yeah, like if you put it in there and it's stamped it, kind of thing.
I don't know if
That
they
was
do
it.
anymore, but then, I think they were in pre-serial,
We have tags.
almost almost like rabies tabs, and
Okay.
they etch the owner's name and information on there.
Maybe that's what it was.
I don't know.
But I've never actually seen the contraption, she just told me about it.
We need to do some investigation because, well,
We'll work on it. I think that's it. I think it's easily the thing, code book workshop, handbook workshop. And we're all busy right now. Do we have?
I'm trying to do a budget workshop too this month.
well, first of all, we need to do the handbook, so we know what to put in it. If we're gonna do like, insurance and expand on benefits, like
Can we
that.
do a handbook
We
workshop?
don't have to do them all the same night.
Can we do like a handbook workshop like
Do it.
Tuesday, Wednesday next week? Does that work for everybody?
Tuesday next week.
I don't like Mondays in particular.
And it's board.
Yeah,
It's
Fridays.
board.
Report's on being held in
Okay, no furniture.
No, I'm out of town next week.
So 14th, can we do a handbook workshop? What time?
They usually don't include this, so.
6 o'clock?
Yeah, adjourn.
And maybe we'll see how that goes and we'll start those to the dates.
Okay, so we're gonna do the handbook next.
14th.
Yeah, we do that first.
I'll cancel my trip, I'll stay.
City of Dixon website, Kelly, do you want to give us an update?
I have been working on a website for the city. We were hoping to bring it up here on the screen and we can't figure that out. I don't know if it's capable of doing that. So if anyone wants to take a look at it, we're working on getting a domain for it, but right now it's cityofdixon.wix site, wixsite.com/website. I would appreciate any feedback. I've made some fillable forms that are on there, made the ability to pay court fees online, pay utilities online.
Is that outside of the G-Works? Or?
Well, she set up a link, like you click on it.
Oh, okay.
It just links to the
Okay,
website.
okay.
Yeah, so, it's pretty simple right now, but, I want to be able to put on there, minutes from meetings and, the code book.
Agendas and things like that.
Ordinances and just to be able to have what other cities have. So that's our goal, so if everybody could take a look at that, like I said, I was hoping to show you. But hopefully we can get to where people can go online, fill out an application, send it in via email, ask questions on there. It links to our Facebook.
And you have, sorry, you have the department's emails on there. I can't remember who showed me. Like if they want to email the chief, it's got his email there.
I don't have anything about the police station on there yet. I don't know how far I branch out, so I've just been working it when I can on it. So any input would be appreciated if you guys can take a look at it and tell me what we need. You guys, all your pictures are on there.
Maybe if you could put links to like the certain officials, that would be nice,
Like to email them, you mean?
yeah, if you could do one for the police chief, one for the maintenance supervisor, maybe one for me, or that would be probably,
Okay.
that's up to
Any
you.
contacts or something.
Okay.
That would be nice though.
I know we can talk about maybe having a tab for like the PD, have their contact, like phone numbers and stuff like that, and then for the library, just have like different tabs, so they can click and go to the book.
What about like hours?
It's on there. And I have a place that it's events or like I have the city council meetings are Monday at 6. that you have a workshop.
Right now, yeah, not to a vote on it,
Yeah.
but eventually.
Mhm.
So you still think?
Other than just a list of the calls, totality of one committee, there's 265 calls, anything from just alarms, unconscious and responsive. We had some other heftier ones, burglaries, rapes, and we wouldn't expect that out of Dixon, but we work on it as diligently as possible.
Okay, so what is ACT? ACT, what's that, what does that mean?
Or I call it
Yeah.
ACT and CLA.
That is a clearance code on the GIS stands for disposition.
What'd you say, a clearance code?
It's a clearance code. The DIS stands for disposition.
No, far right.
That's it, disposition of top.
Yeah, the DIS, it's just
So-
all the way there.
I was looking for a DIS code, I just sent it to the CLA and the ACT, so it's.
Do you guys monitor like volume, like time of the day of the week? Like like for scheduling officers and stuff, like when your call volumes are higher or anything like that?
No, right now, all I do is try to make sure we have at least one on per shift.
You need a GIS person, a GIS, Geographic Information Systems person, to track all of that.
I mean, you could put this in a spreadsheet, so you pivot table, right, Deanna?
Like, put this in.
Okay, so it's in a spreadsheet, how are you gonna do it?
Or you create a pivot table and it would group everything together and then you see where
Okay,
you're
so after a couple of years, that spreadsheet's miles long, you're gonna search. the-
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Or you
For
could take
month by month
months,
basis,
let's say, where you
basis.
take 1 month's data and look at it, and you could say, looks like we did a call that every hour on average.
Yeah, every Friday night is when I need two people.
But if you put that into a GIS system, you can visually see where the calls are at and what type of cars are, so.
Yeah. No, I know where that's fine. I'm just trying to work with what we have.
We'll need one of those by next meeting.
Yeah. Get started on that last one.
Yeah.
Maintenance update?
I have, me and Trevor have been working on the 6th Street project between Locust and Elm since about the first week I was there. I think it started before I came here actually, but I have the quote for the material parts, from the lumberyard is right at $15,000 to replace the sewer lines and the water line underneath the street in that block. And,
I didn't do the sewer lines.
oh, you did, that's just the
That's
water.
just the lines, yeah. Unless he had it. But it's higher than what it was back when I first quoted it.
Yeah, it went, you know, we had quoted it before, stuffing it up a lot.
Between Locust and,
Locals and Elm?
Yeah, I'm just
Between Locust and Elm, that real rough,
It's like a block.
it's really bad.
and I think I
It's
made rough estimates on length of service lines and things like that. I actually got it.
Then the extra equipment we would have to rent, I called, Chase Rental at Rolla, and about $3,000 to rent what we need for a week. So that's not counting any rock that we'll need for filling back in.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I just wanted to bring that out.
Okay,
Friday.
How deep is it roughly?
I mean, honestly, should be 4 foot, way, should be
Put the whole way, where it goes rock.
You could even take their service lines into 3 foot, all the way from Main to here. If that's brand new saddles on Main, I think that's 4-inch C900, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
This is the streets that's pieced
Yeah,
together.
that's 2 live taps
How
also.
many feet of hose do you know there are? How many feet is that long?
I don't remember how many feet. C900, he's got 100 foot C900.
Sure, most of them are good.
Oh, it is, it's 400 foot. What I'm saying is, you know, you may just get 100 foot at the price that you have to go through.
Six between L and Rose, is that what?
He does have the light tapping sleeve valves. You're talking,
Yeah.
he's only got one though.
Can't get water.
There's a 500 foot on this one.
It's bad enough for one of the people that live on the stop in their range for days, it's just a little rough, so, you can't go up my street, can you? Oh, wow.
So 5, 6, 200, that may be a little bit over by a little bit.
Rather be,
You can always do wrong.
6,200 roughly, I would guess, but I'm probably pretty close to that.
That might be
So the road would be gravel.
Maybe
We're talking about the under part of it. We'll eventually pave it, but at first it would be gravel. We're talking about where we dig it, if we don't want to pave that, then we fix all the lines or anything, because that has been fixed like 10 times right now.
bring it up,
But the price that he's quoting, what's that?
That's replacing of the lines, and so when you replace those lines, you back the gravel on there. So I guess if we wanted to try to save some money, we could always put like river sand or something like that, like floor rock around that, that would save us a little bit of money, it's not an issue with
put sand up
Yeah, we could do
for a while, so
I
and then,
like sand, to be honest with you, me personally, around it.
put it back over all the sand.
Yeah, then you can rock on top of that, it's gonna save you 1,000, 1,500, maybe 2,000, if it goes real far.
And we're not going to go through this, it's not.
Actually, the state got to the other street, money is also in the rate.
The sewer, they're not going to sewer. We should.
Yeah,
So they're probably right.
you
I
just
mean,
need to
you're
clarify.
talking about the usual stuff. That's not something that's, I mean,
Is that what
You're gonna tear the street.
it's, I had cleaned it back 5 years ago for a custom clean, just a small section. And from what I remember, it was in shape, but not perfect.
Maybe that's what we should be getting a price on lining to see what that over there.
For Suburban, that's going to line the sewer 2 miles. So,
I think if we line it, it'd be much more cost effective.
oh, yeah, as long as,
Try to replace all
we're
that.
going to have to have a survey done to the camera ditch and see if there's any classes and what they can and like that and something else. So we'd have to come in and tell them this way at best, so not, like he's out of the board or something.
You guys just work on price, I guess, price maybe going to.
I mean, we probably should, I mean,
no, this
this is bad.
Trevor, he did update this from the one he did, he updated today.
So it's
This is today's prices versus what we originally had.
No, you do this house, but as soon as you do that. I think the water's pretty useful.
Water leaks are good.
And truth be told, I don't know if we ever had to see what should go to that place. So the waters are, I mean, that's under the main issue there.
I mean,
We've replaced 4 or 5 times since we've been around.
I mean, honestly, you're gonna, you're hiring, the county that's gonna like the high school, tell you what they can. Maybe they'll come down and do a valve or something. I'm all for
So
it.
should we identify some other,
I'm all for us doing it, but I think
on the side. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying that's the one benefit to have that in the street.
All right, just try to get some more of that, all right? I mean, if you guys get it sooner than that, I'm all for us having a meeting and trying to move forward. So I think everybody is, that means that.
So what was the decision?
We're gonna get a more accurate price and in the next meeting, we'll go for that.
Oh, I better, okay, all right.
You want us to go back to this update?
I wanted to clarify something,
Okay, go ahead.
if I can. As far as my officers, I have myself and 2 full-time officers, and then actual officers, currently I only have 8, but not all of those are full-time. Some of them are reserved, and they only get paid if they're doing a scheduled shift, and the other ones don't make anything unless they work a scheduled shift as well. Sometimes if you see 2 officers out, they may be on either reserve status, not making any compensation, or they could be making reserve pay. Not all of those are actively full-time being paid 40 hours a week.
I guess my concern is I just don't want, we have these reserve officers that come once a month, and then they don't ever come back again, but they have a weapon that belongs to the city, and then it's gone.
The intent-
That's kind of.
the intention is to have a checkout system. That was, we have.
I'd like to have everything to have a city ID. So it's a City of Dixon, an ID number, and then based on the ID number, we can tell which department it belongs to. Granted, a weapon, we know where that's gonna go.
So you've got the
Like a
serial numbers
computer.
on the weapons. You've got the serial number on the weapon, ain't that good enough to track it?
Well,
That's what the government uses to track their weapons.
we have, my computer, everything still has an additional sticker, a government sticker.
Well, I understand that,
Number.
but every gun has a unique serial number. And as long as you got that documented, you can track that gun.
Well, I know, but I would prefer if somebody stole one and went to take it, then it would have this sticker on it that said City of Dixon, maybe somebody could question that. That might be another deterrent.
I don't know where you're gonna get this.
I don't know.
Where you're gonna get
Hey, it would get killed off pretty good.
I know,
I think it's.
but I'd like to have it identified that it's just city property.
I agree.
I guess if I was really like me, which is like to go buy an 80% color kit, you mill it out and then you seal the slide. But I mean, I don't know what you know, but I mean, I agree that it's, the serial number of the gun is probably sufficient. That's what I'm saying.
And I think it'd be really hard to get a sticker to stick on. MML conference, they'll have an MML conference June 9th and 10th in Columbia, elected officials, anybody's interested, I think we can just get a packet for you. Is that correct?
Yeah, we can get them information.
Anything else? I need a motion to go into closed.
Make a motion for the session.
Thank you, guys.
I'll second it.
6:46.
Leslie Wilson, Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Robert Thomas, Stacy Owen, Harold Warren, Mary Robbins.
Yes.
That's correct.
They're right on, anticipate us coming back and everything else. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Mayor.